Last night we had a bit of a scare with Haven. I'm just pretty shaken up by the whole thing, and it just so quickly puts into perspective how fast things can change in life. It's January 31st, and we are in the depths of winter here in Kyrgyzstan. The cold and the snow are starting to take a toll on me. We've had lots of snow and sickness recently that's made it really hard to go anywhere or really to connect with any people. I believe the enemy loves to get us in a place of feeling isolated and alone. I think I'm having a hard time slowing down with the season. I'm wondering if living in Texas, where it's warm most of the year, makes you feel like you're living in a perpetual state of productivity. Don't fall! But maybe we weren't meant to be constantly running. Going out to buy some dough to make some pizza tonight. Instead, the hurried steps of yesterday grow slower with the weight of snow. Winter has a way of forcing stillness, of quieting the noise that so easily filled the rest of the year. Maybe that is the gift of winter from God. We had success. To step away from the race, to slow our souls, and to draw near to the one who never was rushed or hurried. It's an invitation to pause, to stay and sit with our thoughts, and for me to store up creative ideas that will later serve when spring arrives. It's been snowing for like the past 2 days, so we came to find a little sledding hill. And we found one.
Morning has broken, my windows are open. Wanna feel the wind blow through my hair.
Really good.
Which way do I follow? What happens tomorrow? I turn to you and hope you can guide the way. Sometimes I give up, just wanna be on my own. Even in the darkest times, you give me hope. So I lean on you when I've lost my way. I keep holding on for a better day. I lean on you when the world's astray. I left my heart open so you hear my prayer.
Last night we had a bit of a scare with Haven. She woke up right after I had put her to bed with these like weird spasms. Almost could in some ways mimic like having seizures. And thankfully we were able to contact some pediatricians here and get their advice on things. Haven went back to sleep and woke up this morning with, we don't notice anything this morning, but I'm just pretty shaken up by the whole thing, and it just so quickly puts into perspective how fast things can change in life and how our moments are not ours. Like we don't control them, the health of our kids. Yeah, I think it's a little bit scarier being here too, just like not being super comfortable with the healthcare system here and knowing where to get things done. And I was awake a lot last night, worrying about things and just thinking how drastically life could change if she had something like a seizure disorder like this, or what that would mean for us being here. And the Lord brought to mind the verse that says, "When I'm afraid, I put my trust in you." And it was Psalm 56. I wasn't sure of the reference at first, but yeah, it's just a really good reminder for my heart. And it says, "You have kept count of my tossings and put my tears in your bottle. Are they not in your book?" And then it goes on to say, "This I know, that God is for me. In God, whose word I praise. In the Lord, whose word I praise. In God I trust. I shall not be afraid. What can man do to me?" Yeah, just really thanking God this morning for my children, my family. It makes you question how much we trust the Lord. How much do we trust him even when the unexpected happens, or when hard things happen, or when we're uncertain or fearful, of different life things. And that's some of the risks that you take moving to a foreign place and not having access to the same kind of care. But I'm just really grateful for people that we have here that were quick to answer our call and pray for us. Just holding my kids a little bit tighter today.
Need to go.
Do you consider yourself a joyful person? When I asked myself that question recently, the answer was no. And I was sad to say that. If I didn't think I was joyful, then my children definitely didn't see me that way. What would make me joyful right now? As I thought about it, I just kept thinking of the different life circumstances that would make me happier. And maybe that's it. Maybe we're all just looking for happiness, when really what we need is joy. And the only place that joy can be found is not dependent on our circumstances. This is the kind of joy that Paul speaks of in Philippians. Joy with contentment. So we haven't had any more episodes today. I'm hoping to get her into the clinic tomorrow just to double check, make sure she looks okay, and maybe see if we can get some sort of like EEG done. I don't know what the probability of that here is. It would put my mind at ease a lot more to just double check. Right, Hayden? Oh yeah, pretty girl. Yeah, that's it. Are you dancing? Dancing? This is really my biggest prayer this year. Lord, teach me to be content with what you give. It is enough. Life goes by so quick, and the things that I'm uptight about now, am I really going to care about those things at the end of my days? Am I going to remember how often my house was in order, or how often I was able to complete my to-do list each day? Lord, fix my eyes on that which is eternal, on knowing you and sharing your love with those around me.
Can I be forgiven?